Cassie here. Hope it's going well. I know I'm a little behind on posting midweek energy, but today is going to be a good one. I decided to do a video teaching you a DBT skill. One that I'm kind of struggling with right now that I think is going to help you guys. So the one I'm going to teach you guys on today is called Radical Acceptance. So I'm just going to read you what it says. It says, freedom from suffering requires acceptance from deep within of what is. Let yourself go completely with what is. Let go of fighting reality. Acceptance is the only way out of hell. Pain creates suffering only when you refuse to accept the pain. Deciding to tolerate the moment is acceptance. So, for example, if I have a moment of extreme pain, like today. Today is 3 years since my uncle killed himself. So today is a little emotional. So deciding to accept the pain I'm feeling, that's acceptance. Deciding that I'm going to tolerate this little bit of uncomfortableness is acceptance. Doesn't make it right. I'm just able to live with it. Acceptance is acknowledging what is. So I'm acknowledging that there is a piece of pain in my heart surrounding my uncle's death. To accept something is not the same as judging it good. So it is not good my uncle passed away. It is not good that that event occurred 3 years ago. I'm just accepting. I'm acknowledging that it happened. I'm tolerating that it hurts right now. And through that, I'm going to be able to really heal. Because by accepting it, you're going to be able to work through it. Like, another example is, I had to really accept my parents tried their hardest. It doesn't judge their parenting skills. I'm not saying whether their parenting skills were good or bad, or if it caused my mental illness or made it better. I'm just saying that we acknowledge what it is. My parents tried to parent. That's what it is. Not saying whether they did a good job or a bad job, but it's like they did try. I have to tolerate. I had to tolerate their parenting skills, for 20 years, and accept it. And now I'm able to kind of move past it, move through the pain, get out of suffering, and now I'm better off for it. Acceptance of reality, as it requires an act of choice. It is like coming to a fork in the road. You have to turn your mind towards the acceptance road and away from the rejecting reality. You have to make an inner commitment to accept. The commitment to accept does not itself equal acceptance. It just turns you toward the path. But it's the first step. So I have to commit to accept reality of my uncle's death. I can't choose to live in denial. I can't choose to pretend like it didn't happen. I'm at the fork of the road, accepting that he is gone or pretending that he's still here. And I have to choose to be committed to the acceptance process, and I have to choose to change my mind and accept what is. You have to turn your mind and commit to acceptance over and over and over again. Sometimes you have to make the commitment many times in the space of a few minutes. So, God, I'm going to accept that he's actually gone. I'm going to accept that life isn't really life right now, and now I have to figure out a new life. Isn't this so helpful, guys? So you have to cult a willingness to each situation. Willingness in doing what is needed in each situation in an unpretentious way. It's focusing on effectiveness. So I have to be willing to cry. I have to be willing to talk about my feelings. I have to be willing to not be in denial. Willingness is listening very carefully to your wise mind, acting from inner self. Wise mind is not using an unhealthy mechanism to cope with. Wise mind would be using one of my self-care tips. Wise mind would be talking to a friend, drinking coffee, crying, half smiling. Willingness is allowing into awareness your connection to the universe, to the earth, to the floor you were standing on, to the chair you were sitting on, to the person you were talking to. You have to be aware of this. You have to be mentally in your day-to-day reality. So willingness is allowing into awareness your connection to the universe. So I'm sitting on the floor right now. I'm talking into my phone right now. I'm aware of what is going on. And you have to replace willfulness with willingness. Willfulness is sitting on your hands when action is needed, refusing to make changes that are needed. So if I was willful towards the situation with my uncle, I would starve myself. I wouldn't talk to anybody. I would just be like, yeah, it didn't actually happen. Willfulness is giving up because you're not trying. You're just sitting there. You're just refusing to accept what is. Willfulness is the opposite of doing what works. Willfulness is trying to fix every situation. Sometimes you can't fix it. Sometimes you just have to let it go and be willing to accept what is. Not judging it good or right, good or bad, but just accepting that it happened. Willfulness is refusing to tolerate the moment. So being like, I'm not going to be okay right now. I'm not going to allow myself to experience the emotion right now. I'm going to force myself to be fine. That's not tolerating the moment. That is jumping steps. Tolerating is being like, okay, I'm really stressed right now. Or, okay, I'm really sad right now. Okay, this kind of stinks. You have to figure out how to solve the problem. You have to accept it. You have to change how you feel about it. And you have to... Oh, no, that's wrong. Okay, so 4 ways to cope is you have to... just some ways that it says to cope. You have to accept it, and you have to change how you feel about it. So it is really a process right now of mastering over your emotions. If you refuse to accept something, it will magically change. Myth. False. If you accept your painful situation, you will become soft and give up or give in. False. If you accept your painful situation, you actually gain strength. Last myth. If you accept your painful situation, you're accepting a life of pain. Not true. Not true. Just because you accept this situation of pain doesn't... Yeah, there's going to be more painful situations, but you are growing, and next time it's going to feel different. Next time you're going to have skills. It's riding a bike. Once you learn this stuff, you never forget it. I'm almost 4 years since I learned all this stuff, and it's still on the back of my hand, So even if you learn how to accept today's death, you will power through the next one. It doesn't mean it's going to hurt less, but it just means you're going to have more skills, If you really want to relapse right now and self-harm, but you're able to accept that's what you want to do, you're able to tolerate the trigger that you're in, you're not going to judge whether it's good or bad. I mean, come on, that's acceptance, and that's how you're going to get through it. Not making a decision, but just accepting where your mind currently stands. That's how you're going to power through it. Hopefully the skill makes sense. Hopefully you learn something with it. If you have questions, please let me know. But acceptance, way out of hell, really is. Good luck. You got this. Come check out my event as well on May 9th. I'm sure I'll be talking more about these DBT skills. It's all on the website, snowbycalm.com/movie premiere. May 9th, 12:30, 3:30. Hope you guys can make it out. Hope you enjoyed the video. Leave comments. Share thoughts. Go, Snow Team, go. You can do it.